Get ready with me to recreate Marjorie Taylor Greene's makeup look. I, a liberal, reach across the aisle and enact a bipartisanship to help Republicans recreate their favorite makeup looks of their most beloved conservative politicians. In my personal opinion, Marjorie Taylor Greene is wearing a deceptively large amount of makeup, and it's all kind of working against her natural features, bringing out her bleach blonde, bad-built butch bod. But this is not a show about what I would do differently. This is a show about recreating her makeup as best as we can. If you look very carefully in almost every video and photo, Marjorie Taylor Greene has a very light cast around her mouth and up into her sideburns. Now, I, a drag queen, know this can only be one thing: a full coverage concealer in this area. I'm not going to say Marjorie Taylor Greene does, and there is absolutely no shame in a woman having facial hair. I personally would use an orange color corrector under the foundation to block out the blue tone so you don't have to use as thick a layer of the foundation and you don't get that white cast. Very light full coverage foundation around the eyes and draw a T for Trump. Now take a foundation one shade too dark for your natural skin tone and blend it in on the rest of your face. Be sure and use a pink beauty blender, cause she's a girl. This is a very crucial part. Blend your foundation into your neck, but stop halfway down. In my opinion, wink wink lawyer who told me to start saying that, Marjorie Taylor Greene has quite a bit of sun damage and rosacea on her chest. Now I would take the beauty blender and blend it in, but because she doesn't, I'm going to add just a little bit of blush. There are a lot of negative things I would say about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but one thing I will give her: she has beautiful cheekbones. But she contours them a little bit too high. So that is what we are going to do. When you look in the mirror and realize you have a double set of cheekbones, you know you nailed it. I feel Marjorie Taylor Greene should start her nose contour at her eyebrows. But, in my opinion, she starts it right here, at her eyelid crease. So go ahead and cut your crease while you're at it. Marjorie's nose has a natural pinch at the bridge, and there is nothing wrong with that. I personally would drag my nose contour down straight, but she doesn't. She just runs it along the side of her nose. A good thing to remember is makeup's supposed to be fun, and as long as Marjorie Taylor Greene is having fun with her makeup, that's okay. With an orange tone blush, brush it from your cheek into your hairline in a C formation for see you next Tuesday. Turn, hit the nose. Take a copper tone bronzer and add it to the top of our face. Be sure and avoid this band of white. The conservatives watching this video, I'm not trying to be mean, and if you think I am being mean, what would you do differently to achieve this makeup look thus far? Take a little bit of the bronzer and gently dust it on the bottom part of your face. When you're using a metallic or a shimmer-based product, you have to be very careful because it's just going to bring out every pore and line on your skin. I personally would not use as much as Marjorie Taylor Greene does. In our eyes, Marjorie Taylor Greene keeps it very simple, so we're going to start off with a very deep cut crease. Sometimes Marjorie Taylor Greene wears blue eyeliner, sometimes she wears black. I'm going to wear blue because I think it opens up her eyes just a little more. I personally would recommend cream or white. Despite the fact we used a taupe to cut our crease, we're going to go in with a gray eyeshadow and put it on the bottom. See how these three colors of eye products really don't go together? That's what makes Marjorie Taylor Greene such a maverick. Quite often, Marjorie Taylor Greene's skin has this ashy gray undertone. I suspect it's because she gets spray tans and does not match her foundation to her new skin color. I'm going to go in with a little mascara on our top and bottom lashes. We are not wearing false eyelashes today because this lady does not care for them. To achieve the clumpy spider lash effect, I would recommend putting on your second coat of mascara before the first coat is completely dry. Perfect. Lip liner, I'm going in with one that is 3 shades darker than my lipstick. Your one side should always be higher than the other. A very light pink lipstick. Her brows are nice. They frame her face well, although they are a little bit too dark for her hair color. Because America is a Christian nation, and what holiday is more Christian than Christmas, we want our skin to look like a Christmas ham, so go in with a lot of highlighter. Just put it everywhere. Final step, a setting spray, because we want our makeup look to go from Congress to harassing children who survived a school shooting. And this is our final makeup look. We're just gonna finish it off with a little extra white powder under the nose. I don't know why they do that. It just makes them look sweaty. Thank you so much for watching, my strange little onions, and be sure and leave a comment as to what other conservative politicians' makeup routines you would like to see me recreate. All right, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box.